my friends. We're from a group of 10, consisting of 5 members. Next, we will introduce ourselves. Peace. I am Titinsia Situmean and my friend.
Hello everyone, my name is Clearance Benny. Nice to meet you.
Hello my friend, my name is Samuel Sinamo.
Hello guys, my name is Devi Jonathan.
Okay guys, we will explain some of the article that we discussed until issue in writing course history in Indonesia. Alright, our friend from group 10 will present the result of our discussion. According to Aristarchus Soekarto, today students do not know the history of their our course because they are too focused on what happened in Europa in the 16th country and how their course emerged. This all happened because there was something wrong in the teaching of history being taught or written. Therefore, in this discussion, we will discuss several things related to historical writing, which will initially introduce what history is, how they cross the prolific conflict or problem in finding historical sources.
What is story? The basic understanding of historical discourse is the narrative of past events exactly and they happens. There is a problem with history, namely historical events are not told exactly as they happen, because it is impossible to present historical events exactly as they are. History must be understood as an imaginative reconstruction and critical analysis of change in the long term.
The history of Mennonite Church in Indonesia cannot be separated from the Dutch service mission, because it was the Dutch mission that brought the Mennonite to Indonesian territory. However, because the Mennonite mission did not emphasize the issue of repentance and did not emphasize its original purpose on the territory. However, because the Mennonite mission did not emphasize in the issue of repentance and did not emphasize its original purpose on the territory of Indonesia and caused uncoordinated delivery. Writing of Christ's story at the time was the most difficult due to the lack of availability, and in writing there was no curve to write actual history because of the reluctance to use the Western crutch. At the time, the writing of church history in Indonesia used the traditional method of sizing the area without taking into account the development of several areas. This is what makes them feel less defined. That life is truly independent. So far, it seems to be isolated church.
Source problem. In writing history, we need to find historical sources. The problem is oral sources, especially from lay people, are considered invalid recently Duta Wacana had a student who wrote about the key role of the Japanese New Year ceremony in contextual theology. The student interviewed ordinary people who were enthusiastic participants in the ceremony. After seeing what the student did, the examiner refused to accept the student work. This thesis is considered invalid because the resource persons are not Japanese cultural experts. In this case, it shows that the only legitimate source only come from expert source of or official documents. If this idea is accepted as a standard criterion, then writing the history of the church in any part of Africa, Asia, or Indonesia will not be able to adequately write the history of the people themselves. There is a lot of information about the involvement of local communities in supporting the life of the church, but these activities are carried out orally from generation to generation. This oral information from the public must also be recognized as a valuable and valid source. Thank you.
Conclusion. History remember a practical thing because it has a lot of context. That's why the view of several figures reveal a lot in historical matters. In history, the ecumenical church means the church that was born by the Dutch. The struggle the church is doing is not in accordance with historical matters. In history, the ecumenical church means the church that was born by the Dutch. The struggle the church is doing is not in accordance with the struggle that has been carried out. However, in history, character have emerged that can surround the people of fight for the church to survive, because in the end we have to realize that we will support each other. Therefore, we must not underestimate the lowly people, because we are all the same in the church fighting for us. As the origin which in the character of the congregate of life, we must consider this aspect in the writing of our history. When we will certainly face many problems in the identification of ordinary people. So, from perspective, historical writing in the Indonesia context must pay attention to the communal aspect of the people, the action of the people in the development of the church into institution and the role of individual leaders. Thank you.
So friends, this is the result of the presentation that we discussed in the article entitled Issues in Writing Cards, History in Indonesian We Apologize. Is there are errors in the presentation of our article? Thank you very much. Salam.